I just want to say thank you for coming today, for sitting through all of this. I know that for some of you, it can be a laundry list of things that we want to do to change our school, but we really appreciate all of your support. For those of you who I don't know, my name is Sarah Shen, and I am the Cluster D14 Chair, and I'm running for GBA President. I really wanted to start today by telling you why I want to run. I think that that's really important. I know that we'll all do a really fantastic job in terms of prioritizing all of your interests, but I think a really great story that happened a few weeks ago really encapsulates my Columbia Business School experience. And it was during pre-happy hour. It was our social enterprise summer fund auction. It was an hour long, hosted by Sam Chapin and Cluster D. And it was an incredible hour. We raised $8,000 in that 1 hour. From 4 students with no income. And to see that kind of generosity, to see that kind of community that we have, I don't think I had experienced that all at one time in one space with 70 of my peers. And I believe that our community is so special, and I believe that the job of the GBA president is to really bring that community to the next level and to use the GBA resources, to use administrative support, to create events that really show everyone how special it is to be here. Some of those ideas include create a party is always great, right? So I had an idea of a CBS lock-in, a slumber party, if you will. I know from my experience traveling with South Korea, Jay's in South Korea last week, that the best thing you can do to really get to know your classmates is spend an inordinate amount of time with them, whether you like it or not. And I had such a fantastic experience. I think that's a great way to develop community. I think, again, getting to know the J term, I think I even see in our own cluster, Cluster D, that we haven't had as many opportunities, and I think it's part of the GBA president and the GBA as a whole to really create those events and to foster those connections really early on. And I think having individual clusters plan events specifically for the J term during the orientation or the week following, I think will really create that environment. That's from a community perspective. I have 2 other things that I really want to focus on. Those are the operations and the academics of our school. I have a lot of similar ideas to those from Rockville and Hill, and I think we'll do a really great job there. One of the ideas, though, specifically in operations, is to improve BOSS and to I think we've seen a lot of the infrastructure changes, the improvements made by the GBA this past year, but I think it's important to extend all of those improvements to student applications like BOSS, and I'll work really closely with our ITG group to make sure that those changes are implemented. Also, the adoption of Link. I think that was a great idea. I don't think it's been adopted widely by the community except for Lars, who appears to be the only one on it. And sometimes I get a text message to get on Link, and I'm like, why? Just text me. So I really feel like those are great ways for our community to, again, to really communicate on a real-time basis. And finally, in academics, I think it's really important, like you said, to have teacher involvement. And I think what it really is to foster the community among the professors of our core curriculum as well. A lot of times they don't know what's going on between everyone else, and I think it's a great way to bring them in, to create meetings with them on a more regular basis. But I want to thank you guys all for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And best of luck to everyone in this room, and I hope you have a really great year.